Okay, I really want to talk about the company called Com2Us. It's really important. I've talked about Vespa in the past, and this is another weird company that focused everything on one game, and Vespa has completely messed up. Okay, so, and I've been following that for many years about Vespa and their decline, etc. So Com2Us. What is Com2Us? Can I say it's exactly the same thing? I can say it's nearly the same thing. What is Com2Us? So Com2Us is just a company formed in 1998. They did loads of tower defense games on mobile eventually around 2008, and by around 2013 they were on the Kosdaq. Like, they started the shares, so they were selling stocks. 2014 they released Summoner's War, and then everything went great. Okay, so I think everyone can understand that much about Com2Us. What people cannot understand from the old days about Com2Us is the company called Gamevil. Do you remember there was a company called Gamevil? I used to call it like Game Evil. Like, what people don't understand is like what was Gamevil? And actually Gamevil is, weirdly enough, it's called Com2Us Holdings. Yeah, I'm not joking. Com2Us Holdings. So there are like literally two separate. It is weird, right? So you got like Com2Us and Com2Us Holdings, but you don't need to worry too much because like the stocks and shares like of Com2Us and Com2Us Holdings, they move quite similarly. But what you need to know is that practically Com2Us Holdings owns Com2Us. Isn't that weird, huh? So Gamevil, a company, another games company, in 2017, they up until 2017 they owned 20%, around a 20% stake in Com2Us, and then in 2017, I don't know, I guess they purchased all of it anyway. So this is where it's weird, right? Because in 2017, well, maybe not weird, the company was called Gamevil, so it was no longer called Com2Us. We had a company called Gamevil, and then around, I don't know, somewhere in the 2020s, Gamevil, the name changed to Com2Us, and so that's it. Except that's not it. Gamevil were particularly focused on games, making games, on just games, whilst Com2Us, after, not only did they make like Summoner's War, Com2Us actually, they focused, in fact, let's just make it easier, like literally they did make other games, but the big point is that, how do I put it, Com2Us decided to focus on stuff like the metaverse and probably to make their own coin. I'm saying probably, I can't remember, not important really, but and probably, and definitely NFTs. So they focused on all the things that went completely wrong, and that's the Com2Us we have today. So everything in the 2020s, all the money ploughed into the metaverse, all the money ploughed into everything, like, that is the resulting Com2Us. Like, literally all they got left, literally as a money maker, is Summoners Wars. So that's all Com2Us have. You might be thinking there are other games that make money. That's true, but there are no other games that make as much money as Summoners Wars. So Com2Us, from what appears, has been doubling down on doing everything they can to push Summoners Wars. So for example, we have news recently that in Japan they've managed like to push Summoners Wars into Japan. And they've said some other news recently, like they're bringing 3 new games into the USA. They're doing this, but I think it's all a load of rubbish, all trash talk, because they're just trying to cover, as far as I'm concerned. I know it's speculation, but my speculation is practically never wrong, unfortunately. I reckon So what they've been doing, and this is not speculation, they've been firing. They've gone through 2 rounds of firing, and the 2 rounds, I don't think they're forced. They're like called voluntary resignations. And what I found in one of the games I'm playing by Com2Us is that well, Com2Us Holdings, Gamevil, but whatever. You might as well just put them together at this point. I found that, yeah, like the firings by Com2Us has really it's really impacted games that I play and games that I know people play, because not everyone plays Summoners Wars, and it's bad because like we're literally having new games that have been coming out for under a year and they're no longer getting updated. Like, the games still exist, but no updating, nothing. The developers aren't doing anything, and this is really worrying. And so I've been looking for. I continue to look at news again and again, and even on YouTube, no one's talking about Com2Us. No one. And I'm just thinking, why? These guys are making games that thousands, or if we put the numbers together, we could even have millions of downloads, and there's nothing about them. No one's talking about them. It's weird. I'm sure there are people talking, like cursing them in Reddit, but I mean, apart from that, what else? So that's the brief introduction to Com2Us. In the next video, we'll go a bit more deeper in. Club Wisdom 8 over and out.